This week in Spiral Knights, we actually did have some things happening. Not anything too crazy, but just a couple of things like some scheduled maintenance and whatnot. Let me just bring that up for you guys in a second. There we go. So on the 1st of June, we had scheduled maintenance. We had Headed Up Nights. There will be some extended downtime, 1 to 2 hours, starting from 11 a.m. game time to complete some database maintenance. We'll get the game back up as soon as we can. Thanks for your patience. I don't really know what that did. I mean, database maintenance... outside of just database maintenance, I don't really know what the impact would have been, but that's interesting. And then we had a small bug fix patch. You know it's a small bug fix when they only have 2 lines. They had show which game modes pay Krogmo coins, and then more behind the scenes and maintenance fixes, which actually, speaking of, can I see that? If I go to Colosseum, what does that even look like? Pays Krogmo coins, pays Krogmo. Okay, they just added like a little line. Interesting. So you can see what pays stuff out. That's kind of cool. Doesn't say anything for this. Okay, interesting. Interesting. That's pretty much it. Shout out Mad Ganser on YouTube. He had another YouTube short released, so if you guys want to watch that, I'd highly recommend. And then, as promised, I've actually been going through the Reddit, and I have just been reviewing it. So this is going to be a much shorter this week in Spiral Knights. Just pulling a couple of my favorites. So this one was a nice illustrations from the Clockworks. They said a few years ago during a mentorship, I made these illustrations of Spiral Knights. With the game coming back, I thought now would be a good time to share, and I thought it was quite nice. Quite nice art, looks cool. I don't know, I thought I'd share it. Looks interesting to me. We had this one, thank you, from One Box, which is 3 sparks, kind of pog. I have seen this done before. Like, there is quite a few instances where this happens, or like the classic like 2 orbs from 1 box, kind of insane. Very rare. It hasn't happened to me. I don't think I've even had 2 sparks of life from 1 box, so I don't know where my luck is at, but I could use a boost. Also, we have someone sharing the gate map viewer. So if you don't know about this, it is very incredibly handy. It shows you the arcade gates. It tells you when the gates are going to swap over. You can't see it because my camera's in the way, but there's a timer as well in the bottom right corner. You can click through, you can click at any depth, and it'll show you, basically what the path is that you're on and when the next gate is going to update. You can also go back past older gates. It's a great time. Very cool thing. So shout out to the person sharing on the Reddit. It's very handy. And then someone was asking about mid-game goals, which I thought was kind of interesting. Been playing the game a couple of months and have the ideal setup for Vanna runs, Chaos Combats to Blitz, Arcana, Vortex, wondering what's a good goal to work towards next. The Battle Spray is only level 22. Black Cat seems to cost millions to make it worthwhile. I will say Black Cat is probably the next reasonable jump, but it is a bit of a jump to get there, so I think that's fair enough. So I was just curious, like, what people would say here, and I guess people are suggesting danger missions. I feel like the most obvious one is, like, just go, make a nice costume set. You've basically completed the game, you either find some obscure goal to work towards and move on to another game. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Ooh, did not mean to click that. Try getting some gear for other level enemy types. Yeah, I like this. I keep clicking the same awarding. Also grinding the sprite sounds like a good thing, but yeah, I thought that was it. I just thought it was interesting, like proposing as mid-game, as like you've got everything, you can farm Vanajuk very efficiently. Now what? And I just thought that was like an interesting question to propose. It is just the kind of typical, make your own thing, do the danger missions, and like make costumes. I just thought that was cool. And then another person had an attempt of the Vanguard in a week post. I just find these interesting. I think it's cool, like seeing people beating the game and doing it as quickly as they can, I guess. They were able to do it in 44 hours, which is pretty impressive. They did have some help from their guildies. Also, I have this post here because Loki, I'm kind of leaking. I am doing a 24-hour live stream. It should be next week, and I plan to stream it on YouTube as well, on my main channel and on Twitch. The plan is to try to beat Spiral Knights in 24 hours. I need to think about the logistics a little bit because, I don't know, like 24 hours straight is different to beating the game in 24 hours that's split across multiple days. If it's 24 hours straight, I feel like I'm going to lose my brain. So I'm a little bit, I don't know how that's going to work out. I also need to think about like eating food and stuff like that. So it might even be a longer stream. and then I like might log off the account. But I basically want to beat the game in 24 hours on the account, which I think will be a very cool goal to accomplish in one live stream. So that's my plan for next week. Stay tuned for that. I may not be able to do it because I've got some other things on. I've got some dentist appointments I need to get taken care of. And potentially, depending on where those go and how those turn out, I might be completely gigafucked and not be able to do anything. So, but I should be okay. It should be happening. Anyway, that's everything online in terms of what's happened. Over to the Discords, we had, just a couple of things. Night Launcher, I don't know if there's anything much there, not really. The arcade announcement, they just had a nice little Pride Month announcement. Special offers, wait, we'll go to the Cosmos backpack for that, which they've named Fancy Munitions backpack, interesting. So I want to see special listings. Wait, there's things in the auction house randomly. Today, why did, what? 4th of June, I guess. Actually, why? For Pride Month? This was so interesting. Coco Snipe or a Fern Lazy Snipe. We have a Shadow Party Blowout, Shadow Party Hat, Prismatic Party Blowout, Prismatic Party Hat, Fancy Munitions Pack, Nature Sprite, Vogue Slippers, Ashtail Slippers, Wolver Slippers, Volcanic Munitions Pack, Divine Munitions Pack, and Prismatic Halo. I kind of feel like it's unrelated to Pride Month because this is not really giving like rainbow colors, you know. I don't think it's anything like that. I think they just listed things on the auction house randomly. Which, okay, interesting. We also had a Prime Bombhead mask, which is one letter away from Pride, so maybe that's a Pride-related thing. The energy prices, 3.5k, 3.3k, 3.2k, 3.1k, 2.6. What is happening? I need to check this on what? Huh? Oh my god. Wait, okay, it's back to 3.6. Oh my god. 2.6k. This is insane. What with the prices? That is ridiculous. Okay. That might be low-key unhealthy for the game. That seems a bit rough. That is, I was not paying attention to the energy prices, and oh my god, that is insane. Like 2.6 is ridiculous. That is incredibly cheap. I need to take advantage of this and start buying some orbs or something, because holy, you can resell at some point down the future. This is some stonks right here. Announcements wise over here, I think it's just ending stuff. I don't really look at the announcements on this, so that's fine. But yeah, nothing new. Furnace. Just some notes about the bug fixes and everything that we've already looked through. That's pretty much everything. That is going to wrap us up for this week in Spiral Knights. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think the energy price is probably the most insane thing. Just a couple of small bug fixes. I didn't expect anything too crazy this week. But yeah, a nice little wrap up update. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next week and hopefully see you guys in the 24-hour live stream.